On your mark, get set, run!
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Davis, and I'm the founder and CEO of RunLab. RunLab is a motion analysis and gait diagnostic company, and we help people understand structure, range of motion, their strength, and really the way that they move from every direction so that they can move more efficiently, they can work on their running technique and injury prevention, or maybe work through current injuries. So I'm here with Lorin Wilson, and he's one of my awesome employees at RunLab, and we are teaming up on putting together some podcast content. We've got some blog content. We're launching these YouTube channels that are really education focused so that we can help runners really understand their own bodies, debunk some of the myths in the industry about running and running technique and all of these things. So I wanted to introduce Lorin so you guys can kind of put a face to a name and understand a little bit about his background too.
Awesome, thank you, Dr. Davis. So yeah, my name is Lorin Wilson. I'm a clinical gait specialist at RunLab. Before I started working at RunLab, I started running back in middle school. And then I was lucky enough to earn a scholarship to run at the University of Texas, where I ran the 5K and the 10K. After I graduated from UT with a degree in exercise science, I got really involved just in health and wellness in general. So I became a personal trainer, a registered yoga instructor, an NCSA, CSCS, so Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist. So pretty much everything I could read and every certification I can get my hands on to help people get access to high quality fitness modalities. Because just the obesity rates, the health and wellness overall of our general population is starting to decline, but the revenue within the fitness industry continues to go up. And that statistic didn't sit well with me, so my personal life goal is to kind of just attack that and again make high quality fitness modalities more accessible. I got involved with RunLab because I actually was in a chronic injury cycle myself. So after I left the UT team, for about 5 years, I would get up to a certain mileage or a certain intensity, and then I would just get hurt. So it was being like my right shin and my left Achilles. Those are kind of my chronic things that I deal with. And I had all these different certifications, but none of them really talked about movement and applying it to running. Which was kind of strange. So we talked about like weightlifting mechanics and everything, but walking and running was never really discussed, and that's one of the most popular forms of exercise. So when I met Dr. Davis and then I went through her training, and she kind of took me under her wing and taught me about just analyzing running mechanics in general, I was able to fix a lot of my issues and get out of that chronic injury cycle. And so after that, last September, I ran my first 100 miler, and I ran it in 17 hours and 30 minutes, which placed me in the top 100 within the United States for the 100 mile on the trail. And then I was able to follow that up this past spring, and I ran the Boston Marathon in a time of 2:37:59, which was really exciting for me because I had run my first marathon back in 2010, and I had run 2:37:02 on the LA course, which is an easier course. And I just thought when I got in that chronic injury cycle that I was never going to be able to PR again or get close to those times. So just to be able to go through this process and learn and apply those principles on myself and see this success makes me more confident when I'm able to apply these principles to other people. So that's why I'm very passionate about RunLab, and that's why I'm very passionate about what we're doing with the YouTube channel, the blogs, with the podcast, and then also we're going to be releasing weekly tips on Instagram, so just short tips for you guys so you can take back every day and again make your running a little bit more enjoyable.
Awesome. So I think what we want to do real quickly on this episode is talk you guys through a little bit about what our process looks like. We launched RunLabUS this last year, which allows anybody anywhere to access our team. So you can upload your videos, which will include a structural assessment, a range of motion assessment, a strength assessment, and then your gait, the way that you move, that you're walking or running from a bunch of different directions, both shoes and barefoot. And then we talk you through how to upload all of those videos, and then we'll assess all of your data, and we'll create this big 15-page movement analysis profile. It includes a shoe prescription form on it as well, so it helps you understand what you can take into your shoe store and help them get you into the right model shoe. But it basically breaks down each piece of the gait cycle and helps you understand what's going right, what's going wrong, what you need to work on. And you can actually take that movement analysis profile and you can work on it yourself or you can work on it with our team through our virtual program, or you can take it to your favorite PT, trainer, coach, and they can work from that report without really having to understand the underlying biomechanical analysis piece. So we're really almost like a radiology company in that we handle the assessment portion and the diagnostics and provide the reporting tool to anybody that wants to work from it. So that we're trying to sort of circle this whole medical and fitness community up around the idea that gait really does matter, and everybody's built in a very unique way. Your structure is the most important thing. You can't change it. It's the way that you were built, or the way that you were born. So understanding your unique structure and how that affects your range of motion and your strength and the way that you move is really, really important on a case-by-case basis. And so we're creating a diagnostic method to help you understand that then you can take to your favorite practitioner who can help you, or coach or trainer who can help you work on those issues. So we'll demonstrate a little bit about our process and the way things work so you have a little better handle on that. And then as we get into future episodes, we can talk about all kinds of different things. We can talk about injuries and why they happen, and how knee structure affects the way that your foot pronates, those kinds of things. Because like I say, it's really very unique to the individual and really important for every runner to understand their own bodies as best they can.